Hi everyone, welcome back to DTNY Blades. This is Dave here, your host now, forever, always, until the end of time. And today we're going to get back to the blade with the Benchmade Mini Griptilian 557. So stay tuned and let's get at it. Alright guys, so now on to the Griptilian. The Griptilian has a closed length of 3.87 inches, a blade length of 2.91 inches, and the total overall open length is 6.78 inches. It's nice and small. This Mini Griptilian is featured in Benchmade's Blue class. Benchmade classifies, right here. Benchmade classifies their knives in 3 different categories. They have the Blue class, Black class, and Gold class. The Gold class being the highest, the Blue class, which this is a part of, as the middle, and the Black class as their bottom, which is more so for first responders and military personnel. The blade is a Tonto blade profile and is made out of S30V steel. The handle now has these textured scales right here, and it is glass-filled nylon. I like the handle itself, but I mean, I have bigger hands, so the mini isn't ideal for me to use while working. I would use a full size, but as a carry knife, something small, this is great. The clip itself on this knife, I mean, I like the clip. The clip is very well done. It's very nice, but I don't like how big it is. I wish the clip was a tiny bit smaller so it doesn't take up about 1/2 to 3/4 of the scales. And you can mount it on this side or this side. The knife itself features the axis locking system, which is patented by them and used in pretty much all their knives, which is this little guy right here. You have the lock in the handle, and which is nice and simple. I really like it. The knife, another cool thing about Benchmade is on here, it tells you when the knife itself was produced. Can you see that? So this particular knife was produced on March the 6th of the year 2020, which I find to be really cool. Okay, so a little overview on the knife. I like the weight of the knife. It's not too heavy. It's not too light. It's, I'd say, a perfect weight for the size of the knife that it is. And I also like the fact that the scales are only textured where your hand is really going to sit. They didn't waste time texturing up here, which is nice. It's super smooth to open and close, and it's very sharp. Benchmade guarantees their sharpness out of the box and guarantees it sharpened to factory settings for the life of the knife or the life of you, whichever goes first. Benchmade's warranty now. Benchmade has a great warranty. They basically let you send this in for repairs for anything, and it's warranted unless you personally take apart the knife or anything. They won't charge you for parts that get damaged or that malfunction that's outside of normal wear. If it's normal wear, they do charge you, I think, shipping when you send it back to them to get it sharpened. But they are super good. They're super reasonable. Their customer service is out of this world. I also like where if you did have to take the knife apart in a pinch, if you do know what you're doing, if you're a machinist or a knife hobbyist, it does have all these Torx bits here that you're able to access inside and take these scales off without having to break them. The Griptilian itself is the most versatile Benchmade model. It comes in the most shapes, meaning blade shapes, sizes. They have the full size, the small size. It has a variety of colors. It has a variety of blade profiles and various features on the knife. This is probably one of their first models like that people would get into if you're buying a Benchmade. And I really like that they have that optimization of customability on it. And plus, I believe this is one of the knives you can use to custom make a Benchmade on their website. Now that we went back to the blade with the Benchmade Griptilian, here is the moment of truth. The DTNY Blades official rating scale. Sharpness, the knife rates at an 8.5 out of 10. For their guarantee of sharpness, it does come very sharp out of the box, but I believe that it could be a little bit sharper. It also might be that the Mini that there's not as much surface area on this knife, so it might be a little duller. But overall, all in all, good sharpness. They do have their warranty for life for sharpness and for a variety of other things, as I mentioned. So that's that. As an EDC knife, this rates as a 9 out of 10. This is one of probably the best knives to EDC or use as a secondary blade that you may carry on you. If you're a law enforcement officer, this would fit great in your vest. Or if you're a paramedic, EMT, this would also fit great. If you're a fireman, it'll fit in your bunker gear. All in all, it's going to cover you in all different varieties of your line of work or day-to-day tasks. As an outdoor knife, I would give this a 4 out of 10. It's not all in all made as an outdoor knife, but it will definitely get the job done. It's sharp enough to accomplish various tasks that you may encounter in the woods or in a survival technique. So we'll give it a little bit higher than we normally would of a standard EDC knife. The appearance is a 7 out of 10. It's nothing crazy. This is their most basic model. There's way nicer looking Benchmades than this. So it got a fair review because it still is very nice looking for it being their quote-unquote beginner knife, their entry-level knife. The durability of this knife is an 8 out of 10. It's a super durable knife. There's not much play to it. It's very sturdy. It's very well made. Plus, if something does go wrong that's out of your control, you can send it back to Benchmade and they will repair it for you, and they probably won't even charge you if it's something that just malfunctioned in the knife and wasn't something that you did. But all in all, I would rate this knife an 8 out of 10. This is the highest rated knife we have so far, but it definitely deserves it. I love it. I think you guys would love it. Any knife lover or collector would love it. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Go on our Instagram, check out our YouTube videos where this will be posted to. And feel free to let us know if you have anything to say about this knife, if you have any different opinions other than mine about this knife, or if you want something particular reviewed. I will see you next time.